Hey guys, it's Battle again. I'm making another video from this war against a clan called Slip Glaze from Indonesia. Level 10 clan. They don't have a win streak going now, but 181 wins, so they're decent, but they didn't fare so well against us. They did not even hit Kramer at all because they knew, I think at this point, that they just were going to fall short, so they didn't even want to waste attack on him. Let me show you guys an attack from Semi-Awesome. He is running a Go-Ho for the most part. He's got two Valks, and he has some in the CC as well. But he's using Quake. And again, when you use Quake, it makes it difficult to kill the CC, but he does a great job of it right here. You're going to see him pull the CC all the way down to the bottom with one barb here, another barb in a second. And he does a great job of just distracting the dragon and the loon, really, with just some spare barbs that he's going to put down some wizards to actually hit them and take them down. We used to use a witch CC kill for the same purpose, but witches kind of suck these days. What we would do is we just put the two witches down, all their skeletons would distract the loons and the dragon, and then our wizards would kill them. But in this case, he didn't need to do that. So he saves himself his CC troops, which are some Valks coming in a second. Now, you just saw there, he's got his funnel going, and I like what he did. He put his golems down before he did his Quake. And the reason I like that is because golems obviously are great for funneling. They're your tanks ahead of your wizards. But when you put a Quake down already, they go straight on the inside. So he didn't want to do that right away. Now you can see already what's great. He's going to put some surgical hogs in there. And he kind of waited a little bit too long, but he waited long enough at first so that those defenses were hitting his Valkyries, hitting his golems, and then therefore he could just put his hogs in without really having to worry about them taking too much damage. I've got another attack I'm going to show in a little bit that does the same kind of thing and actually does a really, really good job of that, like a better job. It's by Zelda, and it's pretty amazing how she doesn't have to heal her hogs because she waits, or she does it at the right time. So now would be a good time to put those hogs in at the back where the cannon was already targeting different hogs or different troops. But he lost a couple on that cannon. No big deal because this attack is extremely powerful. And especially against the Town Hall 8, there's just not enough defenses to really hold out and do anything to stop that. So Semi-Awesome does a great job getting through this base. Now it's just all cleanup at this point. Smart enough to save some cleanup troops because that's what you need to do. This is going to be another 3-star attack, so I'm going to speed it up. The next one I want to show is by Mrs. Ford. She's been with us for a while. Really loyal, really good attacker. She's picked up a lot since she's been here. I think that when she first started, she was just using dragons, or maybe she didn't even use dragons at that point. She got awesome at it, and now she's converting over into like a Go-Ho. So, lowering the CC troops, same composition. We got dragon and a loon. She does have the poison, so I'm going to speed up just a little bit. You're going to see. She does the same kind of idea, just poison helps you make sure to get it done faster. And she probably should have put a couple more barbs in there to distract them. But you can see it didn't work out so great. Now, she gets super lucky right here. I'm just going to pause it. She wanted to do a good funnel, and she has the minions doing a good job over here. But that Dark Elixir drill right there could have been hazardous. It doesn't turn out to be hazardous. You can see when she drops in the extra CC, or the CC troops, the barb right there retargets it. I was somewhat worried maybe the Valkyries would too. It's kind of weird that the barb goes all the way over there, but nonetheless, the Valkyries did exactly what they were supposed to do, and they go on the inside of this base. Now, she heals up the Valks, always a great idea, especially because this kind of a base, that you probably are going to expect you're going to have some bombs in the middle of it. Now, you can see, this is what I'm talking about. This was not the one that I was going to show you guys later, but she did a great job of being patient with her hogs, putting them in after they started getting some defenses targeting on other troops. Now, what stinks, all these buildings on the outside of a base like that, Valkyries are pretty stupid. They'll go for anything that's close to them. So as soon as they do take down defenses, they shoot outside of the base and go wander around for a little while aimlessly, just swinging their axes. But the hogs, they keep retargeting defenses. She had an extra heal there, so it was no big deal. Her hogs are really doing a great job of getting through here. And, I mean, she's not going to have any cleanup troops to really worry about because, like I said, those Valkyries just, aimlessly took everything out in the cornfield over there. But now they're back inside the base. A couple more defenses to take down. Tesla could be troublesome. There's that dang Dark Elixir drill, and the Valkyries say, yep, I want to go that way. So here we go. I'm going to speed this up a little bit because all they have now is a wall to break through and these two defenses to go down. And there we go. That is going to be a 3-star attack. Next one I want to show you guys is from Zelda. Zelda is a great attacker. She's been a Town Hall 8 for quite a while. Came to us, she was using mass hogs for a little while. Now she sprinkles in some Valks as well. And this is one that I want to show you guys specifically. Not only does she have an awesome job here with the Quake, she always gets it right where she needs it. It's like 8 spaces across, and she always finds the right spot to break down like 2 or 3 walls by using Quake. So same deal, I'm going to speed this up a little bit. She's got the CC coming all the way down to the bottom. Nothing's going to kill off this wizard, so he's just clearing some space. And now she's going to use some distractions. She puts a golem down, and the stuff starts to go inside after the golem, which kind of sucks. But she doesn't really need the golem too much in this attack. As you can see, all these Valkyries coming in. She has a couple heals going on here. So she'll use those when she needs it right there. And these Valks are just going to tear up some stuff. But look at this right here. Those 3 hogs come in while the cannon is already targeting the Valks. And they hit a bomb. So you can see they have almost no health. But she did such a great job of planning this attack at the right time. They're just going to stay at no health for a while. They're not even dying off. Now she heals. Look how many of them needed that health. They were just surviving on like nothing. But when you have the right timing and you have the right distraction, you don't have to worry about it too much. So there we go. Springs are making some hog fireworks, but it's all right. Everything's going to fall apart here in a second. One last giant bomb takes out the rest of those hogs, but she's got enough firepower to get it. And for some reason, this king's like, "Hey, come back here, king. Stupid wall." I don't know why I had to do that, but that's how they always work out. And that other enemy king is almost dead. There he goes. So now this is the end of this base. Just one more defense to take care of, and that's going to be that. Great job, Miss Zelda. Always winning, always helping us out in our wars. So there we go. Fast forward. That's how Valk's going to get in there. And there we go. All right, now, Kat's been killing it too in war. Kat's been with us for a good while too. She's definitely been with us the whole time that we started this new plan. I'm also going to show Sultan on 12, actually. The reason I want to show Sultan on 12, he's using this HGBH attack. The bowlers are just so deadly. And he's doing a really good job at it. Now, a lot of people, you'll see videos if you search on YouTube, which they'll show the HGBH with like swag heals and all that kind of stuff because you usually don't need all of your spells. In this case, the poisons come down. That's a huge help here. He's actually going to use a jump right here over top of this air defense. It could have been troublesome because the air defense obviously is taking out those healers. You got to have your healers alive for this thing to work because the rage on the healers is really going to carry your giants all the way through the base, and even your bowlers are going to get some heal too as well. So he uses the jump, makes quick work out of it, and I haven't seen anybody else do an HGBH with a jump involved. But it makes sense in this base. And now it's all going to fall apart pretty smoothly. So the right side over here was already hitting some of his bowlers and giants. So he went ahead and got the hogs in there. You can see hogs just cleaning up. There's only one like level 2 archer tower hitting them. So there's no worries right there. Clean up on the outside. That's always important. And this base is just going down. Well, those hogs are flying off into the air. But this base is going down pretty easily, pretty smooth. And there's going to be another 3-star attack. Now, his queen is only level 12, so she's taking some damage over there. I have the same thing with my alt account. But with HGBH, I mean, obviously it helps if you have higher level heroes. But it seems that, you don't have to worry too much about it if you have low-level heroes. As long as you have giants upgraded, hogs upgraded, wizards upgraded, you really can do an awesome job. Now, we do have max bowlers that are being donated. I think that's a huge help as well. I don't think level 2 is going to quite get it done as fast as what it is. And you can see he didn't have a lot of extra troops left over here in the end. So those max bowlers really, really helped his attack. Great job, Sultan. Killing it again. Now I want to show you guys Kat. So Kat has been using our Valk Walk strategy for a good while, and she's been doing she's been using a jump a lot of times. I don't mean to criticize it. I don't usually use a jump. I don't know. I don't like it as much as using a rage, because rage seems to let Valkyries walk through walls. But what's great, and I'm going to show it off in this attack, she's proving that jump is a big help, because jump definitely does help direct your troops where they're going. And that's the whole idea about it, because you hate when your Valkyries start splitting up and all that kind of stuff. I just had like a 98% in our last war because of that junk. So you hate when that happens, and that's exactly what this is helping her do. Now, what's crazy, I don't understand this. Her queen is going to start beating up on a wall here in a second, because you can see this air defense does not go down. Starts beating up the wall there instead of continuing to walk. It turns out to be all right, though, because she's got to kill this enemy CC troops, and then she goes ahead and she retargets that air defense right there, which is big, because if she didn't, it would start killing off her healers, and that would be kind of the end of her queen, too. Now, she does a great job funneling the outside troops here. You want to kind of get your Barb King ahead of where your Valks are going in. In this case, he starts beating up a wall, and she goes ahead and she releases everything right there. I was worried that it was everything was gonna start going south, but instead the BK does, but everything else goes on the inside of the base. Now this is where her jump is gonna come into play right here, especially because the Valkyries could start walking to the outside at that elixir container, but they don't. They jump straight onto the inside to the town hall, and that's exactly what she needed to do in this case. So that's why that jump was really, really, really helpful in this case. Now, she's got one more rage, she's got one more heal, and this base is already half destroyed. So there is no problem whatsoever. That healer does actually retarget onto the Valkyries over here, which is good. It works out really, really well, especially under the rage. She doesn't even need to use that heal yet. But it goes down, so then she decides she's going to need to use it, and it's perfect timing, and the Valks are going straight toward where she put that heal down, so it works out just flawlessly. Now, like I said, Valks get kind of stupid. You can see they could have gone straight up, but instead they decided to start beating up a wall. Doesn't matter in this case, because this thing is all falling apart. Base is done. Good job, Cat. Obviously, all we have is pretty much 3-star attacks. We didn't get a perfect war this time, and it's been a little while, but that's all right. You know, we definitely don't need to get perfect every single time, and nonetheless, all we really need to do is just win these wars, which is what we're doing. All right, so the last one I'm going to show is Trifecta. Trifecta does a heal as well, and he's a Town Hall 10. So he's going to use I'm sorry, not a heal. He's going to use a jump in this case, and his jump works out kind of flawlessly like Cat's. He kind of needed it in this base, and you're going to see that in just a second. So he decides to start his queen walk up here at the top, where he can take out the enemy queen, and he's going to lure the CC really, really easily as well. You can see a couple troops already out there. So here we go. She's going in, and there it comes again. This clan was using a lot of loons and minions, which I've seen a lot of people doing these days, and it's all right. What's really weird to see is we keep seeing people do baby dragons with loons as well, but the speed difference and variance, it doesn't really hurt the baby dragons too much at all. They do get ahead of the loons, so they still have rage usually. But nonetheless, let me focus on what he's doing right now. So you can see his BK goes in at the bottom with some wizards behind. So he's leaving just a couple trash buildings right up here at the top, and that's where he wants his Valks to come in. He's not putting them all in one exact spot. He kind of spread it out a little bit so he could get them to take all the buildings quicker and then go inside. But check this out. They start to split, all right? And they do both break through this level or this wall, but this is where the jump really is going to bring almost all of them back together. You can see there's one cluster over here that's being stupid, just beating up a wall, but the jump really, really did help in this case. So usually where I would use a rage, they might all split up and not even end up using the rage. But the jump, in this case, turned it out to be the best possible spell to take with his attack. So he's healing up the ones that are not getting the healers already. He's raging up the ones that do have the healers on them. And this base is just going to fall apart real simple. Now this was a Town Hall 10 that did not have Infernos. But nonetheless, you could still mess this up. You could lose your healers early. Or if your Valk split, like I was just talking about, because of a rage instead of a jump, that could be the end of your attack. Not for Trifecta. He's really caught on recently, and he did a great job in this war. So, speeding this up, let him clean this all out. And this is another 3-star attack. Way to go. So that's all I'm going to show you guys from this war. I got another war to record here in a minute, but damn near close to perfect. Awesome war for Dark Revenant. There we go.